On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun now for Brady. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. Whoosh. And all the way down to the 29.
Complete.
A big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us for their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Brady trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick, and he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
But now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Right there, 54.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. They went counter there offensively, and a couple of the defenders were on skates for a second.
They certainly were, and you know what offensive linemen love about the counters and the misdirections? Sometimes you don't even have to block the defender. He can run himself out of the play if he doesn't read his keys properly.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Right back to Sanders on 1st down. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 14 yards there and an Eagle 1st down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, You're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
On running plays, linemen, of course, have their assignments. That's expected. But it's not often you're expecting to see a cornerback blitzing in run support and tackling the runner for a loss.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. There he goes inside the 30. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 15 yards on the play, first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. Now they set up the screen for Clement. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need to rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. The throw down the field caught by his running back. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
Buccaneer first down.
Fournette, a first down carry. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
He's brought down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Gronkowski's going to go. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 34. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Tampa Bay.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
Kenyon to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of the defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
After one, a one-point game, 7-6.
Eagles 7, Buccaneers 6.
Second down, here's Hurts. And this is incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield. Third down here.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
From the gun, it's Hurts. That's to his running back, complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. And we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. The fourth down run, successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Hurts the best running quarterback in this year's crop of rookies. He's got a first down.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Hurts. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll get it down here to the 43. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Now Sanders. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing is Hurts. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. William Golston. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Throwing on first down is Brady. This one complete to Scott Miller. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Wait, 380. No, 66. Got 36 tonight.
From the gun, it's Brady. And he finds Gronk. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. A big play, Brady to Gronkowski, and even 40 yards. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They're going to run this with a tight end. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Leonard Fournette with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bucs have taken the lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
At their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll drop to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. But now it'll be 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. That's complete to his speedy wideout, Goodwin. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That's the first catch of the game for Goodwin. It's a 1st down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 20. Mark 70. Let's go, D, let's go. Hustle. Check nickel.
It's a jet sweep as they get this to Jackson. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Shaquille Barrett there pushing upfield to make the stop.
Tight go. Switch.
2nd and 13. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
It's a gain of 6.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Normally I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it.
Hey, check Mike 21. 64. check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. I don't even know why this team.
They're going to try and throw. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. A shotgun give to Fournette. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down, Buccaneers.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Working from the gun, it's Brady. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The ball carrier.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Hey, check Mike 21, 18.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Now he's forced out left. Devin White in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
As I was watching the play unfold, my eyes immediately went to the referee because I wanted to see, was he going to put those 2 hands over his head and that universal signal for a safety? But it's at the 1-yard line. You know you're playing with fire when you get sacked that close to the goal line.
So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Fielded at the 43. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Check. Trevor. 36. Gotta do better. 72.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. On first down, Brady letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 44 yards away. This is no good. Close, but no cigar. Just wide right. But a flag is down here, so hold on. Let's see what this is about. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch him work, watch him hate, watch him learn. Can't relate, watch him skirt. Out the mud, out the dirt, above the waters, in the murk, out the gate, on site, red, green, red, tight.
Bradley Kenyon to kick off for Tampa Bay.
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. This will make it into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Boston Scott on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And down he'll go at the 25.
Complete to Miles Sanders. A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go.